Gentlemen, let me ask you something personal. When did you stop? When did you decide that part of your life was over? Maybe you thought it didn't matter anymore. Maybe someone told you it was inappropriate at your age. Or maybe you just let it fade away without thinking twice. Here's what's happening while you're not paying attention. Your prostate is slowly inflaming. Your brain chemistry is shifting. Your pelvic muscles are weakening. Your sleep is fragmenting. And most men don't connect the dots until it's too late. This isn't about embarrassment. This is about your body sending you signals that something critical is missing. I'm Dr. Sophie Morgan, board-certified urologist with over 10 years of clinical experience. And today, I'm going to walk you through what actually happens when men abandon sexual self-care. What I'm about to reveal will change how you think about aging. But first, do me a quick favor. Hit like, subscribe if this is your first time here, and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. United States, Australia, Ireland, Tanzania, Malaysia. I love hearing from men worldwide who are taking their health seriously. Now let's get into this. Here's the narrative you've been sold. After 50, 60, 70, your intimate life is supposed to shut down. It's undignified. It's inappropriate. Real men just accept it and move on. I'm telling you right now, that's a lie. Masturbation isn't some juvenile impulse you outgrow. It's a fundamental biological maintenance system. It regulates hormones, protects your prostate, stimulates your brain, and keeps critical muscles functioning. When you stop, your body doesn't just miss it. Your body starts breaking down. And the breakdown is silent. You won't feel it happening until suddenly you do. Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Dr. Sophie Morgan, board-certified urologist. For over 10 years, I've sat across from men in their 50s, 60s, 70s, even 80s, watching them realize that simple habits they abandoned were the difference between vitality and decline. These are good men, active men, proud men, but they quietly stopped one natural practice, and the consequences caught up with them in ways they never expected. Today, I'm breaking down 7 specific consequences of stopping masturbation as you age. I'll show you what's happening biologically, how it affects you emotionally, and most importantly, what you can actually do about it. And consequence number 5, after 10 years of practice, this one still surprises me. Most men walk around with this happening inside their bodies and have absolutely no idea. Let's start with number 1. Number 1, prostate congestion and urinary dysfunction. Thomas, 68, came to me from Brisbane. Successful businessman, fit, active, but he was waking up 6 times every night to urinate. Weak flow, constant pressure, exhausted. He didn't know that regular ejaculation is how your prostate drains itself. Biologically, your prostate produces fluid constantly. Ejaculation is the release valve. Without it, fluid accumulates, stagnates, triggers inflammation. Your prostate swells and squeezes your urethra like a kinked garden hose. Emotionally, it's devastating. You can't sleep through the night. You're anxious about long drives or meetings. Your freedom vanishes. Practically, it means bathroom trips every hour, embarrassment in public, eventually maybe surgical intervention. Regular ejaculation is how nature designed your prostate to stay healthy. Studies link it to lower prostate cancer rates. If nighttime urination is disrupting your life, type 1 in the comments. If it's not an issue, type 0. Number 2, cognitive decline and brain fog. Here's what happens in your brain. Sexual arousal and orgasm release dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin. These aren't just feel-good chemicals. They're neuroprotective. They maintain neural pathways, they support memory formation and recall. Stop for extended periods, and this regular brain stimulation disappears. Biologically, neural connections weaken, reward circuits dim, motivation centers quiet down. Emotionally, you feel slower, duller. Words don't come as easily, names slip away. You walk into rooms and forget your purpose. Practically, one retired engineer told me he couldn't follow technical discussions anymore. Another man stopped reading because he couldn't remember what he'd just read. Your brain requires stimulation. Intimate activity is one of the most powerful natural sources. Number 3, emotional numbness and depression risk. Masturbation triggers endorphin and oxytocin release. These are your body's natural antidepressants, your emotional stabilizers. Remove them, and your baseline emotional state shifts downward. Biologically, cortisol remains elevated. Serotonin production decreases. You lose the chemical buffer that prevents emotional flatness. Emotionally, joy fades. Excitement dulls. You feel detached from the people and activities you once loved. It's not dramatic sadness, it's just emptiness. Practically, hobbies lose meaning, conversations feel exhausting, food stops tasting good, and while professional help matters, sometimes the simplest intervention is reconnecting with your own body. Number 4, sleep fragmentation and chronic fatigue. Orgasm biochemically prepares your body for sleep. Oxytocin and prolactin rise. Cortisol drops. Your nervous system receives the all-clear signal to enter rest mode. Without it, this transition never fully happens. Biologically, your body stays in a subtle state of arousal. You can't drop into deep restorative sleep cycles. Emotionally, fatigue becomes your baseline. Irritability rises. Resilience drops. Everything feels harder. Practically, fragmented sleep triggers a cascade. Immune function weakens. Cognitive performance declines. Chronic disease risk increases. Your entire quality of life degrades from poor sleep alone. Number 5, circulation loss and pelvic muscle atrophy. This is the one that shocked me most. This is what most men never see coming until damage is done. Masturbation creates rhythmic pelvic floor contractions. Blood flow increases throughout your pelvic region. Muscles engage. Tissues oxygenate. This is exercise at the cellular level. Stop, and circulation decreases. Muscle tone degrades. Nerve sensitivity diminishes. Biologically, it's textbook atrophy. Use it or lose it isn't just a saying. It's physiology. Emotionally, when urine leaks during a cough or laugh, when you feel unsteady standing, when sexual function fails, you feel betrayed by your own body. Practically, urinary incontinence becomes daily reality. Core stability weakens. Sexual dysfunction sets in. These aren't minor inconveniences. These are dignity-stealing quality of life issues. What stunned me? This is completely preventable. Minutes of attention a few times weekly maintains everything. If pelvic weakness or leakage is something you're experiencing or worried about, type 1. If not, type 0. Number 6, immune system suppression. Sexual activity increases immunoglobulin A production and reduces systemic inflammation. These are measurable immune benefits. Extended abstinence removes this boost. Biologically, orgasm activates immune-supporting pathways. White blood cell counts rise. Inflammatory markers fall. Your defense system strengthens naturally. Emotionally frequent illness is demoralizing. You feel vulnerable, fragile, declining. Practically, you catch more colds, recover slower. Inflammation-related conditions flare. This affects not just immediate health, but long-term disease resistance. Number 7, self-abandonment and dignity loss. Touch activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Intimate touch releases oxytocin and tells your brain a fundamental message. I am worthy of care. I matter. My needs are valid. Without it, a psychological distance develops between you and your own body. Biologically, touch deprivation is a documented phenomenon. It affects mental health profoundly. Emotionally, you feel like you're existing rather than living, like you're watching your life from outside. Purpose and agency fade. Practically, self-care declines. Physical activity stops. Social engagement drops. You withdraw from life, and that withdrawal accelerates every other form of decline. Even gentle, private, non-sexual self-touch sends a critical signal to your nervous system. I deserve attention. My body deserves care. So what do you do starting today? First, reintroduce self-touch without shame or guilt. This is health maintenance. Consistency matters far more than frequency. Second, engage your pelvic floor. Gentle Kegels, contract 5 seconds, release 10 times daily. Boring but powerful. Third, integrate this with foundational health. Sleep well, eat well, move regularly. These compound. Fourth, pay attention. Notice shifts in mood, energy, sleep quality. Changes appear faster than you expect. Listen to me carefully. You're not broken. You're not too old. You're not past the point where this matters. This isn't about chasing youth or performance. This is about maintaining function, about protecting your brain, your prostate, your independence, your dignity. Age doesn't end vitality. Age changes what vitality requires. And when you meet your body's actual needs, transformation happens. Small, consistent actions today prevent massive problems tomorrow. If this resonated, hit like so other men find this information. Subscribe to Dr. Sophie Morgan Men's Health because every week I'm sharing evidence-based strategies for men over 50 who refuse to accept decline as inevitable. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tell me in the comments which of these 7 consequences concerns you most. Type the number. I read every single comment, and your experience helps other men feel less alone. Remember, vitality isn't about age. It's about action. Consistent, simple, dignity-preserving action. I'm Dr. Sophie Morgan. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself because your health matters.